Okay, we are on page 402. Question 10, right? We did 9. Question 10. Yeah. In question 10, we have this figure with 3 angles. The first one here, x plus 10. The second one, 3x plus 15. And the third one is 103. Okay. If you read the question, they want us to find the angle between the Rosemont and the Derby Drive, which is x plus 10, right? So here to find this value or this angle, x plus 10, we need to find the value of x first, right? If you know the value of x, you can know the value of the angle. To find the value of x, I need a fact. Our fact is we have 3 straight angles, right? 3 angles formed a straight angle. 3 angles forms a straight angle. And the sine, the total of them should be what? 180 degrees. So let's add them and put them equal 100. Let's prepare our equation. So 103 plus 3x plus 15, right? Plus the x plus 10, the third angle should be what? 180 degree. Why? Because the 3 angles are on a straight line. Now combine the like terms together. 3x plus x, 4x. Now the numbers together, 103 with 15 with 10. 128 plus 128, all equal 180 degree. Now you have 2-step equations, just shift and divide to find the value of x. For x equal 180 minus 128 means for x equal 52, right? 52 divided 4 both sides. X will be 13. So we found the value of x, but we didn't finish the question. The question wants us to find the value of this angle, x plus 10. So the angle or the wanted angle equal x plus 10. Now replace x by 13. It will be 13 plus 10, which is 23 degrees. This is question 10, page 402. Is it clear? Are you sure? Good. Now the other question is question 12, right? The same page. Am I correct? Yeah. Question 12. Question 12 on the same page, page 402. We have this figure here, and we have 60 degree, and we have 2x plus 6, right? Now the question said that a student called a student was finding the value of x, identify the student's error and correct it. The student, they wrote the solution of the student. See it in front of you. The student wrote 2x plus 6 plus 60 all equal 180. Is this correct? The student wrote this, 2x plus 6 plus 60 all equal 108. Is this correct? Depending on your figure in front of you. About the 2 angles should be 90. Mumtaz. Else? Is this correct? In the online students, online, Yusuf.
Yes, mister, it's correct.
Is it correct يا مستر؟
Yes.
ممتاز. else هلال.
It's correct, mister.
ممتاز. محمد فادي.
Yes, mister. It's not correct.
It is not correct. Why محمد؟
It should be equal to 60.
Equal to 60. What's equal to 60, Mr.? Be clear more, please.
2x plus 6.
Equal 60. Why they should be equal?
Because 2x plus 6 is vertical to 60.
They are vertical angles, right? And vertical angles are also always what?
Equal.
Equal. So,
Yes.
focus, guys. We have quiz next week, I think. Focus, please. So this is incorrect. The correct equation is 2x plus 6 should be equal to 60. No 180 here because they are vertical angles, not adjacent to a straight line. Is that clear? It is not correct. So here just shift, divide, and find the value of x. 2x equals 60 minus 6. 2x equal 54. Divide on 2 both sides. X will be 27. Is this clear? Are you with me, Ibn? Are you writing? What you are doing? I'm talking to you, Yahya. What you are doing? Are you writing? Did you write the first question? Let me see. Let me see. Where's the first question? Where is it? Let me see. This is all incorrect, Ibn. What you are doing? What you was doing? Mister, quickly. Focus. We are not playing here. Watch the video again and write the questions. I will check you next time. Do you understand me? I'm talking to you. Do you understand me? Okay, let me see. This is the question 12, page 402, right? Now we have on page also 412, right? 412, we have question 13, 14, and 16, right? 16 we did it, 13 and 14, right? And 18, good. Question 13, copy the steps. Copy the steps, I will check. If you didn't have time, if you don't have time, watch the video again. That's why we put videos in Coursera. You need to watch the video again and finish your exercises. Question 13, page 412. So on page 412, question 13. The question said, an adjustable water sky ramp is set at the angles shown. This is the angles. These are the angles shown. We have two adjacent angles on a straight line. This angle is x, and this angle here is 150 degree. Wa alaikum salam. Yes. No. Yes, Muhammad.
Nothing. Sorry.
Right. Now, question 13. They want us to, let's read the question again. An instructor wants to decrease the angle x by how much? By 8%. Decrease means what? We will subtract by 8%. So this angle x, the instructor or the engineer wants to decrease this angle by how much? By 8%, not by 8, by 8%. Okay. So first step here, we have 3 steps to find the answer. First step, you need to find the value of x, right? How much the angle which you want to decrease. Second step, you need to find how much is 8% of that angle. Third step, you need to do the subtraction. Got it? So first step, let's find the value of x. We have two adjacent angles, so x plus 150 equals 180, means x equal 180 minus 150 means x equal what? 30 degrees, right? So the value of x is how much? The question or the engineer or the instructor wants to decrease this angle, which is 30, by how much? Don't copy or don't write 30 minus 8. This is incorrect. This is wrong. First, you need to find how much the 8% of this angle. How much? We need to find this value. The 8% of this angle, how much? How we find the percent of a number? You turn the percent to a fraction with denominator 100, right? And the of is multiply, and the 30 comes down and over 1 and find your answer. It will be 2.4, right? So the 8% of the 30 degree is how much? 2.4. Now the new angle will be, the new angle is the original angle x, which is how much? 30, decreased by not 8, by 2.4, which is a 27.6 degree. Do you understand it? Good. Why we subtract? Because they want us to decrease it. They want us to decrease it. Okay. Okay, guys. Right. Now we have a question. Which question now? 14? Yeah, we have question 14. Copy the steps, please. Question 14. We are on page 412 also. In question 14, we have this figure in front of you. And this angle here, x degree, and this angle here, 160 degree. Let's read the question to see what the question wants from us. A Truman's father is designing a toy car run for him. His dad determined that the measure of angle x needs to be increased by 20%. Okay, so here in the previous question we decreased it, right? Here we will increase it, means we will add, not subtract. So first step, we find the value of x. X plus 160 is how much? Because we have two straight or two adjacent angles on a straight line. Now x equal 180 minus 160 means x will be what? 20 degree. This is the first step. We find x. The second step is to find what? How much is 20% of this angle, right? So the second step here, we need to find the 20% of the angle x, which is 20. So 20 over 100, the of multiply, and the 20 over 1, it will be 4. What's this mean? This means this angle should be increased by how much? Not by 20, by what? By 4. The 4 is the value of the 20% of the 20. So the new angle should be 20, the original angle, plus 4. From where we get the plus? From the increased by. This will be what? 24 degrees. This is the new angle. Is this clear? So here we have two questions with the same idea, but one of them is decreased, we subtract, and one of them increased, we add. Now question 18. Question 18, I will go back for you to these questions so you finish copying. I'll go to question 18 to finish the idea. Question 18, page 412. Also, we have this straight line, and we have three angles, and they are on a straight line. So the sum of them should be 180 degrees. This angle X, this angle X, and the middle angle is 12 degrees. Okay, they want us to find what is the value of X. Let's find the value of X. We add them. The answer should be 180. So X plus 12 plus X equals 180. Combine the like terms together. X plus X, how much? X plus X, 2X plus 12 equals 180. Don't say 14X. We cannot add 2X with 12. Why? They are unlike terms, right? So here 2X plus 12 equal 180. 2X equal 180 minus 12. 2X equal 168 divided to both sides. X will be, make division, 168 divided by 2, 816, subtract 0, 84, right? So the answer is 84. Now look here, put at X هذه 84, right? وهذه 84. Add the three numbers. 84 plus 84, 170, 168 plus 12 should be. This is question 18. Now I'll give you 2 minutes to finish copying. I will go back to question what? Which question I need to go back? Page 412. Question 13. Yeah. I'll pause the recording just a few moments. So we are on page 435, lesson module 8, lesson 5. 3-dimensional figures. Page 435, and today is 16 January. Okay. 3-dimensional figures. Now we have types of 3-dimensional figures. When I say 3-dimensional, means something you can put things inside. Done. Can you put things inside triangle? If you draw a triangle, can you put water inside the triangle? Wallah, Kif? How can you? Tell me. Can you put water inside it? But if you have a bottle of water, you can put water inside it, right? Like this room, can you put water inside it? If you close everything, yes. You can make an opening up and put water. So you have a space you can find. So you have length, width, and what? And height. This we call it a 3-dimensional length, width, and height in general, right? Like the ball. You know the ball? الكرة. Can you put things inside? Yes. It already has air. But you can put water like you put in the balloon, right? So We have two-dimensional figures. What are the two-dimensional figures? Rectangle, square, triangle, parallelogram, trapezoid, right? Base, height, length, width. Do we have else? Yes, we have, but no need. But the three-dimensional figures, like this room, which we are inside, this room, we call it three-dimensional figures. Now, what are the three? Let's start with a definition. We call it polyhedron. Polyhedron. The first definition in your book, polyhedron. So point with me in this definition and let's read it and understand it very well. I will ask you about these definitions. Okay? Yeah. A polyhedron is a three-dimensional figure or solid with flat surfaces that are polygons. Remember the polygon? What are the polygon? Closed figures with line segments. Remember? Now this room, how many polygons it has? 6. The roof, the floor, and 4 sides around, right? So we have 6 polyhedron, like this one here. Right? Now we call this rectangular prism. How many faces we have? 6 faces. We have base, al-ard, the floor, right? And we have the roof or the seal, and you have 4 sides around. صح? So how many faces we have? 6 faces. We have each face of them is a polygon. Each face of them is a polygon. So the polyhedron contains faces as what? Faces as what? Polygons. Okay? Polygon. Remember hexagon, pentagon. You know that. But the second definition is what? Prism. What is the prism now? Focus with me, please. Prism. And we have what? Pyramid. We took that before, right? We took pyramids, prism. Let's remember them together. Prism is what? Is a solid figure with, focus now. Prism is solid figure with 2 congruent bases. How many bases it has? 2. Up and down. And they are congruent. They are what? Congruent. Congruent means what? زي بعض. قد بعض. Identical. Like this room. Look at the roof and look at the floor. They are equal. But is the roof congruent to this wall? No, the roof is bigger. But the roof is equal, not equal, congruent to what? To the floor. So these are the 2 bases. Got it? Fine. So 2 congruent bases. How about the sides around? All of them are rectangles. Look at this side, rectangle. And there, rectangle. And here, rectangle. And here, rectangle. So 2 congruent bases, all sides are what? Rectangles. How we name it? Depending on its base. If the base is rectangle, we say rectangular prism. If the base is triangle, we say triangular prism. If the base is square, we say square prism. If the base is trapezoid, we say trapezoidal prism. Done? So how we name the prism? Depending on its base. بتشوف البيز ايش اسمها وبتحط كلمة prism جنبها. Okay? So how we name by it is what? Base. It is base. Done? طب this is the prism. How about the pyramid? The pyramid has only one base, not two bases like the prism. So here we have one base, has one base. How about the sides? Are all triangles? Are all what? All sides are triangles. All sides are triangles. How we name it? Also by its base. If the base is square, we say square pyramid. If the base is a triangle, we say triangular pyramid. Done? Rectangle, we say rectangular pyramid, and go on. So all sides are a triangle, and we name also by its base. Done? Now look at the board. Look at the board, please. Look at the board. Okay? Here we have two bases, up and down, right? The two bases are congruent and they are triangles, مظبوط? And the sides around are all what? Rectangles. So what we call this? What's the base? The base is a triangle. And you have two bases and the sides are all rectangles. So what we say? Triangular prism. Done? Look here. Rectangle, صح؟ طيب. How many bases we have here? One base, and it is rectangle, and the sides around are all what? Triangles. Look at this side here, this side here, this side here, and the side on the back are all triangles. So the base is rectangle, and the sides are triangles, and it has one base. So what we call it? Rectangular pyramid. Done? Fahmna? How we name it, how we know if it's a prism or pyramid. But now we have another two. So we have, until now, we have the prisms and pyramids. Now we have another two types of solid figures, like all of you in your kitchen, your mom's kitchen has cylinder of gas, صح؟ اسطوانة الغاز عشان المطبخ تطبخ عليها أكل، مظبوط؟ So the cylinder here also is solid figure, but it is not a prism and it is not pyramid. It is a unique type. هي لحالها هيك. Okay? So cylinder, what is the cylinder? We have circle, circle. From here, it is not polygon. So it is not a prism and it is not pyramid. It is cylinder. A cylinder contains two congruent circles, قد بعض, and a rectangle around. This we call it cylinder. We call it what? Cylinder. Cylinder. And we have the last type, something with circle and a triangle around. This we call it cone. We call it cone, not pyramid. هذا مش pyramid, it has a circle down. It is what? Cone. So we have cone, we have cylinder, we have pyramids, and we have what? Prisms. صح? You understand? Now I will go back to the pyramids and prisms and talk about the three parts of them. Three parts of them. Look at this rectangular prism in front of you. Look at these points. These points, see them? These points, we call them, each one point, we call it vertex, but all of them together, we call them vertices. Vertices, okay? Not vertexes. So I will give them name A, B, C, D, E, F, H, K, for example. Okay? Now the vertices are the points. Are what? The points. When I say, what are the vertices here? The vertices are A, comma, B, C, D, E, F, H, and K. These are the points. See the corners in this room? The corners. We call them what? Vertex for each one, but together we call them vertices. Do you understand that? Now, second part, we call it the edges, with singular edge. Edge in Arabic words means حافة حافة صح؟ صح؟ The sides we call them what? Edge. Now how many edges we have here? 12. We have how many edges? 12. The first edge, AB. See this edge? How we write it? We say A, B together with a small line segment up front. Got it? So if I told you, or if I asked you to name this edge, see this edge? What's its name? Don't tell me B. Don't tell me C. Don't tell me B and C. هم BC مع بعض. To say it, we say BC. But to write it, we write it BC with line up on. But another. How about this one? This is D, right? CD, right? You can say DC also. It's the same. But how about this one? AB or AD, sorry. Right? So we have AB, BC, CD, and DA. But how about the floor down? EH, right? EH. HK. KF. And this one, FE. Right? So how about this one? DH. How about this one? CK. How about this one? DF. And how about this one? AE, right? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? So we have a 12 edge. Always a 12? No, depending on the figure. Some figures has 6, some figures has none. Like the cone. Look here. No, like the cylinder. Look at the cylinder. Do we have any vertices here? Vertices? No, we don't.